Hello everyone and welcome back to Jenna's Spiel. In today's episode we will be continuing along with Ash Williams and the Army of Darkness. So let's check out the next installment of Ashes to Ashes. Let's get to the facts. Ashes to Ashes was a 4-part limited series, the first issue being released in July of 2004, and the last being released in October of the same year. It features artwork by Nick Bradshaw and a story by Andy Hartnell. Let's first talk about the art style. Bradshaw has taken a complete 180 with what we saw last time in terms of the movie adaptation. For the most part, I think the style is refreshing and a good take on the characters. Bradshaw definitely has a knack for detail, as you can see by these such panels. I think the caveat to that being is that sometimes in jamming so many things into a panel can get a little bit busy. I know one particular instance where the wise man, spoiler alert, gets stabbed. I didn't really get what was going on right away. I mean, I was unable to piece it together with the speech balloons and everything else, but whoops. So how about what Hartnell has written? Well kids, buckle up because it's about to be a bumpy ride with my rambling, but here we go, the plot of Ashes to Ashes. Once again, Ash is relaying the former events of what brought him to where he is now, that of course being going off to a secluded cabin, fighting the Deadites, maybe opening a portal. So in case you missed any of the other 4 iterations, here's the 5th one for you. We pick up just where we left off in the theatrical release of Army of Darkness, that being of course with Ash retailing it up at S-Mart and not being in a post-apocalyptic future. You can imagine my dismay when I'm once again deprived of the opportunity to see Ash Williams in the future. However, I recognize my feelings are kind of trivial, so what's really important here is that even though we're hanging out with Ash at S-Mart, he's still managed to F up the timelines.
Yeah, basically.
Did you speak the exact words?
Look, maybe I didn't say every single little tiny syllable, no, but basically I said them, yeah.
The wise man has returned from the past to inform him of this. Basically, he has to go back to the cabin again, try and grab the book, and fix what he screwed up again. Once the cabin is cleared, the more important mission is revealed, in which Ash, the wise man, and the Book of the Dead have to go find a tomb so the book can be properly destroyed. But first, a quick digression into how the wise man came back from the past to the future. Basically, all you really need to know from this whole transaction is that there's a very gratuitous sexy Sheila. Hard-hitting stuff that matters. Let's check back in on the present tense with Ash and the wise man, who are mid-flight on a path to wherever the tomb is. I may have missed that. But more importantly, this is my favorite moment of Ashes to Ashes.
Here, quickly! There's a man out there. What? There's someone on the way. Something. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Biased because of my Canadian pride with, Shatner and Jim Carrey doing such a great job, but, I still get a sense of pride when I see Ash Williams seeing something on the way. Anyway, the two crash land. We find out a rather cool new purpose for Ash's hand. Grappling hooks, super sweet. We fight our way through the rest of the woods, finding some not so rapey trees for a change, but some super bitey snakes. However, did I forget to mention that Ash's evil hand has inadvertently tagged along to the adventures? Yeah, well that's about to get real relevant when the evil hand stabs, quite literally, the wise man in the back. Well now we're in a time crunch because the evil hand has resurrected the dead and Ash still needs to find the tomb, but luckily he finds the tomb. However, the tomb is full of puzzles. Can he solve the puzzles? We all know his intelligence levels. Amazingly, he does solve the puzzles, oh my god, but then the Deadites come, big epic battle, nothing a chainsaw and a boomstick can't handle, right? Nope, not really. He has to be saved by King Arthur and King Henry and the people from the past who come in through a portal, and I swear, are we in Back to the Future? Because the amount of time travel in this issue is just... Well, anyways, we all know good versus evil, good will always win, with the exception, of course, that Ash has one job. He needs to throw the Book of the Dead into the portal to destroy it. And do you think he does it? No, he does not. Nope. In typical Ash fashion, he has once again doomed the world. So, what are my overall thoughts on Ash's Dashes? Well, I was able to quickly get over the hurdle of, God damn it, this isn't in the future with, this is a pretty good story that we're following along here. More importantly, you got lots of the classic quips and the quotes and the references, and a lot of lines that you can basically just hear Ash Williams saying. Even the wise man gets in on this humor, which I think prior to this point he was just sort of the plot-driving device of, hey, he's mystical and will be the one who gets Ash back to the future. I think now it's more important that he gets fleshed out a little bit more, has more of a personality, and then gets stabbed in the back. Additionally, I think there's some other pretty cool moments in here that I think any Evil Dead or Army of Darkness fan would appreciate. I don't think there's too much else for me to say about the Ashes to Ashes comic book series. I think maybe it would have been nice if we had gotten a little bit of new information revealed about the Army of Darkness lore. However, knowing that there are so many other comic book iterations of Army of Darkness, it's just a matter of time until I find that stuff. I should also remind myself that the fact that I picked up these comics to even begin with is just so I could see Ash fighting the Deadites and just joining along with his general adventures, and that's definitely something I got here. What do you guys think? Ashes to Ashes? Yay, nay? Let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time when we check out Shop Till You Drop. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!